Encyclopedia Britannica. Now that's a lot of information. Where did it come from? It didn't come from the energy of the sun shining down on the earth. That doesn't produce 100 million pages of information. Information itself, like physical systems, deteriorate and go downhill. And every exchange that we know anything about is going downhill with extra information that you add to the system. Together with energy, you can make it go up, but you can't make it go up if you don't have both energy and information. We can illustrate that, for example, with mutations, which ironically is supposed to be the raw material for the upward process of evolution. But actually it's a degeneration of the information. As the cell replicates, something gets messed up, and all of this 100 million pages worth of information in the simple cell, something in there is not replicated perfectly, and something goes wrong. One illustration of that is the Texas blind salamander. Now, it doesn't hurt it that bad, since it can't see anyway down in the cave, to have lost its eyes. But this mutation is not really an upward process. It's downhill. It's losing information. I was testifying before the textbook committee in Austin a couple of years ago, along with Dr. Bishop, who was head of the biology department at the University of Texas. And the two of us were speaking to the school board, and one of the school board members asked Dr. Bishop, is there an example of evolution that we can see in the world today? You say this is proved, it's a fact, we ought to be able to see it. And he said, well, yes, the blind salamander in Texas is a great example. It has adapted to its environment. It's evolved to fit that situation. And so they said, Dr. Patton, what do you have to say about that? I said, well, yes, it's changed, but it's lost its eyes. There's tremendous amount of genetic information in an eye, and he lost it. This is downhill, not uphill. Now, if he comes up with headlights down there, then he's evolving. And so one of the school board members said, well, Dr. Bishop, can you think of a better example than that salamander that went blind? And he got mad and got up and left. But all of the changes that they point to are like this. Degenerative, and they say, well, look, he adapted. Well, yeah, but it's a downhill process. Mutations decrease information. Richard Dawkins was presented with this dilemma recently, and he was asked, can you think of any